Alright, class. So, in writing a research problem, the first thing that you have to consider is the title. Okay? Number one, consideration in writing a research problem is the title, of course, or that is identifying the problem, So you have to identify the problem. What is the problem that you can see or that you want to be answered, The problem that you need to address, Kasi that is all about, or that your curiosity grows, So you have the curiosity about a certain problem, and for that matter, you are very eager, You are very eager to conduct, a study. So therefore, when we say writing research problem, the first consideration is the identification of the problem, and therefore, that is writing of the title, So the title summarizes the main idea or ideas of your study, So, thank you, sir. A good title contains the fewest possible words that adequately describe the contents and or the purpose of your research paper, So, ano ang ibig sabihin nun, So, ang title or ang pamagat ng inyong research serves as the main idea, diba? It is the main idea or ideas, diba? Di, isang mo lang, paparit. Alright, thank you. So the title is main idea or ideas of your study, Of your study. So kailangan catchy ang inyong title, Something that will arouse the interest of the readers, to read your study, So the title is without doubt the part of a paper that is read the most, So yun palagi ang binabasa, ng ating mga readers. At syempre, yun ang nakaregister, 'di ba? Kung saan mang university or school kayo nabibilang, 'di ba? So yung title nyo, naka-archive yan in the library at alam ng lahat, kung sino ang author, 'di ba, ng title na yon, ng study na yon o ng research na yon. Okay? So, when it comes to the title, the following parameters can be used, to help you formulate suitable research title. Okay? So, yung parameters na tinatawag natin is your guide, Your guide para ma-conceptualize nyo ang inyong title. Okay? So, the first thing, the first thing that you have to consider, in writing the title is the purpose, di ba? The purpose of your study. Ano ba yung purpose? Pag sinabi natin purpose, this is all about the objectives, What is your objective? Or it answers the question, why did you consider, this particular title? Okay? So, the purpose is all about the functions. It answers the question, why did you consider that particular title? So, the first is the purpose. The next one is the narrative tone of the paper. The next one is the narrative tone. Narrative tone of the paper. Ano yung narrative tone? Diba? Dahil kayo ay qualitative research, research, no? So, syempre, you are always on the quality of your paper because it is all about qualitative research, no? Pero, another consideration, when we talk about the narrative of the paper, it deals with the what type of paper you are going to write. No? Sabi natin, what is the type of the research? It can be, what type of research? It can be qualitative or quantitative research. No? At kapag kinonsider nyo, when you try to consider the qualitative research, then, ang nasa sa isip nyo is the different types of qualitative research, diba? And when you try to consider naman the quantitative research, then all you have to bear in your mind is to consider also the different types of quantitative research. No? And not only that, no? When we talk about the type of research, we also have the mixed method. No? Ano yung mixed method? The combination of qualitative and combination of qualitative and quantitative research, no? And then the third consideration in writing the title is your method, no? The method of research that you're going to use, diba? The method. Anong methodology? No, you are going method of research, diba? So, sabi natin, when we talk about method, diba, the research method, pwedeng quali, ano pa? Pwedeng experimental, no? Pwedeng descriptive, pwedeng case study, diba? So that is the method that you're going to use. Or, it also has some considerations in statistical tools, no? Ano ang mga statistical tools na inyong gagamitin, no? Kapag quantitative, siyempre, you are going to use, no, the statistical tool that is applicable to your type of research, no? Siyempre, kapag quali, walang stat, no? There will be no statistics or statistical computation when it comes to qualitative research. And kapag naman quanti, dyan pa lang kayo mag-iisip or magko-consider ng statistical tools or the computation, no? So, another thing is that the initial aim of a title, no, is to capture the reader's attention. No? So, yun ang inyong consideration, no? The initial aim, no, that is the initial aim, is to capture the reader's attention and to draw their attention for the research problem being investigated. No, kailangan mag-raise ng curiosity, no, ang isang reader. What is this paper all about? Diba? Yun ang kanilang itatanong, no? The curiosity that will have in their mind is that, what is the research problem being investigated with a paper that you have prepared or that you have researched on? No? Okay, so that is the consideration when you are going to make a title. Okay, now let's proceed to the characteristics. No? What are the characteristics of effective paper? I have to write. What are the characteristics of effective paper or effective title? No? When it comes to academic research. Okay? So the first one, indicate accurately the subject and the scope of the study. No? Indicate accurately the subject and scope of the study. Okay? Okay? So, you're going to indicate the subject. No? What is your research all about? Diba? What is the focus of your research? No? So, makikita sa title, it can be seen, or in the title, what is the focus? What is the subject? And what is the scope of your study? No? Para kanino or para saan? Sino ang readers na pwedeng makakuha or makabasa ng inyong research? No? So that is how are you going to indicate the subject and the scope of the study? No? Okay, and then try to avoid using abbreviations. No? Do not abbreviate the title. Okay? Avoid using abbreviation. No? So, hindi pwede. It is a no-no in research if you are going to abbreviate the title. Kasi nga sa title pa lang dapat catchy na, 'di ba? The title should be catchy and should be interesting, no? When the readers read the title, it must be interested, ano? So that they will be or they are motivated, no, to read your research paper. Okay? So the next one is use words. Use words that create a positive impression. Diba? Sabi natin, para maging catchy, dapat yung impression, no? It should create a positive impression. No? So, ang title pa lang, o the words that are contained in your title should create a positive impression. Tandaan natin, first impression is lasting, di ba? A famous cliche, a common quote, but it will always apply, no? Whenever or whatever we do. Because if it creates a positive impression, di ba? It will be an added, no, factor, no, to your credibility, di ba? To the credibility of and the reliability of your research. No? So, always remember that, class. No? It is a cliche already, but always applicable. That first impression is lasting. No? So, the next one is use current nomenclature. Use current nomenclature in the field of study. So there are some words that are applicable or that are always used in field of study. No? For example, in the medical field, diba? You will never say beautiful or whatever it is because of the technicalities of the different words. Because in every field of study, they are using the different technical words or the terminologies, no, that are popular or that are common in a certain field of study. No? Like for example, in education, we are using learning, diba? We are using the differentiated instruction. We are using the matatag curriculum, diba? So those are some of the examples of the terms that we use, no, in our field, no, in the field of education. In the field of psychology, it is also different, diba? They are using some technical words o yung mga clinical studies nila, di ba? So, those are the informations, no? Or the information that they want to convey to the reading public or to the readers of their research. Okay? So, those are some of the examples, no, that you have to make use of the nomenclature that is applicable and accepted in the field of study. Okay, next one is identify, the key variables. Okay, so identify, ano nga yung ginagamit natin ng mga variables? For example, identify the key variables. Yan, both dependent and independent. Both dependent and independent. Kasi the dependent and independent variables can be seen in the title. Makikita na sa inyong title ang dependent at independent variables. Okay? So, when it comes to the plight of OFW, plight of OFW workers, so alin doon ang independent at alin ang dependent, so ang independent ay independent and the dependent variables, alin doon? Roberts. The plight of OFW, or halimbawa, the effects of organic fertilizer to the growth and development of the plants. To the growth and development. Alin dito ang tinatawag natin na dependent. So pag sinabi nating dependent, sila yung nagbabago, So they have the control. Sila yung naghihintay doon sa ilalagay ni independent variables, Alin dito ang magiging independent? So we have the organic at ang ating dependent ay growth and development of the plants. Okay? So, yung sinabi ko sa inyo dati, Pero, ang ginagamit nyo is qualitative, di ba? So, mukhang ang effects ay hindi para sa qualitative, The effects of, or pwede naman, kaya lang, hindi dapat mag-appear as an experimental, Kasi ito ay medyo, ang dating sa atin, or not medyo, but it is a kind of quantitative research because you have to test, the result, of the variables, that you are going to put, to the dependent variables. Kasi you are looking for the effects, So therefore, when you are going to look for the effects, you are going to test, You have the control group and you have the test, You have to test the reliability or the effects of the variables that you are going to add, Or that you are going to have an experimentation, to determine the effects. Okay? So, this one is the, organic fertilizer is the independent, And independent variables, the IV, and the growth and development is what we call the dependent variables. Okay? Growth and development dependent. Kasi they are waiting, di ba? Yung growth and development ay saka pa lang sila kikilos kapag nilagyan na sila ng independent variables. Saka pa lang magkakaroon ng effect. Okay? So, those are the different characteristics of effective titles in the research paper. Okay? So, pakiulit. What is number 1, Roberts? Number 1 characteristic is
indicate accurately the subject and scope of the study.
okay, indicate accurately the subject and the scope of the study. Okay, next.
Avoid using abbreviation.
Yes. So what does it mean? We do not abbreviate the title or the words in the title of the research. Okay, next.
Use words that create a positive impression.
Yes. So, we use words that create a positive impression. Pag sinabi natin positive impression, edi acceptable impression. Ano? Hindi siya negative. Hindi siya nakakasakit ng damdamin, or it is not disappointing, no, on the part of the writer, but it is always acceptable. Okay, next. Pakilabas naman, anak. Use correct nomenclatures in the field of, yes, no? I told you that different fields has their own unique technical terms, no? Or the terminologies na ginagamit natin, no? Nomenclature, meaning the names, di ba? The terms or the technical terms that we use, di ba? And in the different field of study. Okay, next one. Mina.
Ano naman ang variable group? Dependent and independent variable.
Yes. No, you have to identify, diba? You have to identify the dependent and independent variables. Okay, for example, the plight of OFW or overseas Filipino workers in Kuwait or in the Philippines or whatever it is. Alin dito ang dependent at independent variables? So, the plight of OFW ay yung ating okay, and ang ating dependent ay yes, the OFW. Okay? Ay nako, low-bat na.
Wait.
Pakikuha Lopez ng aking charger. It's okay. Okay? So another thing, yes, that you have to consider some of the considerations aside from this 5, no, in writing the research paper is to suggest a relationship between variables, no? Suggest, ano ba yung relationship nila? So when we talk about relationship, no, again, this is a quantitative research. Kasi you are looking for the relationship. And the type of quantitative research is correlational, no? Yun yung tinatawag natin. Kapag correlational ang quantitative research, we are looking for the relationship. No? Tandaan ang variables. Okay? So, another thing, another consideration is use only 10 to 15 words. No? 10 to 15 words in the title. No? So, titles are usually in the form of a phrase. No? But can also be in the form of a question. Pero dito sa atin, in the field of education, it is always in the form of a phrase. No? Kumbaga, walang subject, walang predicate. Because if it has a subject and a predicate, then it is a sentence. No? Pag sinabi natin phrase, wala. It is not a sentence. It is not considered as a sentence. No? Kagaya ng the plight of OFW in Kuwait. That is a phrase, no? Another, the effects of organic fertilizer to the growth and development of the plants. That is also a phrase, no? So, anong ending, di ba? Wala subject at wala ding predicate. Because it is always a phrase, no? So, another consideration is dapat you have to have or to use correct grammar. No? Siyempre, research yan, di ba? Correct grammar. Scholarly work ang tawag natin kapag research. So therefore, it must be perfect or it must be error-free, no? When it comes to grammar. Okay? There must be no error when it comes to the grammar and the composition, no? In the whole paper or in your whole manuscript, no? Dapat, can somebody assist me? Dapat ay wala mali ang inyong word. Alright? Next. Kasunod natin is how to write, no? Yan, how to write a problem statement. Okay, eto na. How are we going to write? Okay na ba to? Can I erase this portion? Pwede na?
Okay.
Alright. Sige. So, the first consideration. So, ito yung mga characteristics, no? Yung mga binigay ko sa inyo, no? And the tips, paano kayo magsusulat. Ngayon ay paano nyo isusulat, no? Kailangan correct grammar, 10 to 15 words, ano pa? Yung may kaugnayan ng ating, or we have to make sure about the dependent and the dependent variables. Okay? Number 1, put the problem in context. No? So how to write a problem statement? How to write a problem statement. Number 1 is put the problem. Put the problem in context. Okay? Put the problem in context or tell what you already know about the problem. No? Or what do we already know and trying to make a research about this particular problem. So, syempre, pag sinabi natin put the problem in context, you know what is the problem. Diba? You are sure that this particular aspect, no, in the academic is a problem. What does it mean? May kakulangan, may problema. And how are we going to address? Diba? So, halimbawa, the problem is you want, no, to make an easy way, no, of reviewing your lesson. Or you want to make your life easy when it comes to studying mathematics, for example. Diba? And as on the part of the teacher, gusto din niya, diba, na magkaroon ng intervention. Paano matututo ang mga students or how will the students, no, learn a certain lesson in mathematics? So, ano ang gagawin ng isang researcher? Gagawa siya ng study or magko-conceptualize ng isang intervention program na makakatulong sa mga estudyante para matuto ng math. No? So, that is only an example, class. No? So, to look for an intervention material is a kind of problem that you already or that is already existing. And what you know on your part is to have an intervention material, no? Or create a module or write a module, diba? That will help the students learn the mathematics subject in an easy way. No? So, another is describe the precise issue that the research will address. No? Describe the precise issue that the research will address. No? Ano yung issue na maa-address? Or what will be the gap, no? The gap that the research will try to answer. Ano yung gap na mapi-fill, no, ng ating gagawing research? Okay? Or what is the problem that will be addressed or that will be given a corresponding solution upon the conduct of the research? So yun class. So describe the precise issue that the research will address. And the next one is show the relevance of the problem to the current needs or to the current situation. Or ano pa ba ang kailangan nating gawin? No? What else do we need to know? No? Or what are we going to discover? What are we going to give, or what are we going to give some, or what are we going to discover as far as giving the remediation is concerned, no? The remediation to the subject or to the lesson na dapat matutunan or that the student should learn, no? So, show the relevance, no? Show the relevance of the problem. Okay? So, eto class, may explain nyo to in the succeeding parts of your chapter 1. Kasi doon nyo dinidiscuss ang problem, no? Sa chapter 1. Okay? At etong title ang magbibigay sa inyo, no, ng guide kung ano-ano ang context or what are the different context of your research. Ano-ano ang mga nilalaman ng inyong research. So that would only mean that your title will also serve as your guide, no, in doing the chapter 1, doing the introduction, the background of the study, no, the significance of the study, and all that, and all the remaining parts, diba? You will be guided because you already have the title, no? May isip mo, because of the fact that my research is all about the intervention material, no, that we are going to make for us to learn easily the subject mathematics, no? So we are going to mention in the introduction and in the research that what motivates us or what motivated us, no, to conduct this particular research is because of the fact that we are in need of an intervention material in the subject mathematics. Diba? Did you get me, class? Walang nasagot?
Yes.
Okay. Bakit naiyak kayo sumagot? Sabihin niyo lang, no? Tell me the truth. Okay? Diba? Para magising ang inyong natutulog na kamalayan. What is that? No? Para magising kayo in the field of research, no? Because research is new to you, di ba? Bago lang ito sa inyo. And I'm sure, hindi ganun kadali, no? Na matutunan ang research, di ba? But at least, no, learning one concept today will be the starting point, no, for you to be able to be good in this particular field, no? To be good in research, no? It's okay kung kayo ay medyo struggling pa in research, it's okay. No problem. At least you are getting there, no? Of knowing the details of what research is all about, no? Kaya nga, we are going to start, no? In conducting research, we are going to start in identifying the problem, no? And I am here, and so maybe some of the teachers here will serve as your guide, your guide, and they will be of great help, no, for you to conduct your own research. Of course, you will start with qualitative research. Okay? So, next na consideration nyo is set the objectives of the research. Yan. You will have the objectives, no, in your research because you will have your title. Set the objectives of the research, no? And because you already have the title, so therefore, you can make, no, the rest or the other parts of the research. Okay? So my question back. Those are some of my tips or guides in writing the title, no? So writing a research problem. Of course, you will have the idea already, no, of writing the title. Okay? So yun, class, those are some of the tips that you have to consider. Okay? And then after writing the research, you are going to write the research problem o yung tinatawag natin na statement of the problem. Because in the statement of the problem, those are the questions that you need to answer, no? A statement of the problem. So along with the title, you are going to write the statement of the problem. So these are in the form of question that you are going to answer in your study. Okay? So, for example, you are looking for the easy way, no, or the strategies, no, in learning mathematics. So you can identify or you can make a research about the strategies, no, na makakatulong or that will help you improve or that will help you learn some lessons in mathematics. Ganun lang yun, no? Huwag niyong pahihirapan ang inyong mga sarili. Okay? So, another one, consideration. I will give you the different topics that you may consider, no? It should be dependent on your strand. Diba? Kasi kayo ay EPAS, no? TVL. Tama? So, ang inyong field of concentration ay sa TVL, no? Ano yung mga, o kaya naman, pwede naman ang other subjects, no? In your subject na concerning the TVL, no? Para makadiscover kayo ng mga bagong kaalaman, no? Na kayo mismo ang nagko-consider o kayo mismo ang nagdi-discover, yes, 'di ba? So it's a very good, no, aspect in your academic journey, 'di ba? So to continue with the next research journey, you need to have a working research title. Okay? And so for now, you are going to write the title, no? The research topic, no? That you will consider also your research design, no? For example, you may consider about the climate change, no? So these are some of the topics, no, na pwede kayong magkaroon ng interest, no? Consider the topic about climate change. Ano pa? Ecological solid waste management, no? Ecological solid waste management. This is, no, a kind of qualitative research. Ano pa? Another topic that you can venture on as far as qualitative research is concerned are the following. The environment, no, or ano pa? The breederis, diba? Or the different kinds of students, or the students' behavior of Silangan Malikboy National High School, no? So those are some of the topics. Ano pa? I can also give you the carcinogenic foods. Oh, you are just going to identify, no, ano ba yung mga foods na nagbibigay sa inyo or nagiging cause ng cancer. Diba? Para maging aware kayo sa sarili nyo. No, another. Social media network. Nako, you are very fond of, ano yan? FB. No? Ano pa? TikTok. Diba? Ano pa? Instagram. No? So, paano kayo magkakandak ng research, or how are you going to conduct research about this social media network? No? It can be qualitative research class, no? Social media. Hindi lang pwede sa atin yung mga effects, yung mga relationship, yung mga assessment, yung mga academic performance, no? Hindi yan pwede sa inyo. Kasi it is not considered to be a qualitative research, but it is more on quantitative research, no? You may use those topic when you finish your PR1 or qualitative research. No? So, another one is theory of relativity. Diba? Pag sinabi natin theory of relativity, anong type? What type of qualitative research is that? Grounded theory. Diba meron kayo? Grounded theory. Okay? Then we have the teaching through PowerPoint presentation. No? Pero ngayon class, ang aking suggestion is teaching through Canva. Do you know Canva? Yes, di ba ito na yung famous ngayon instead na PowerPoint presentation? Di ba? You may use Canva, ano pa? Marami pa, no? There are so many applications that you can use, di ba? In teaching or in making your project. Di ba? Okay. So, did you get the topics, class? Did you get the topics, the suggested topics to you, for you to consider in your qualitative research? Okay? Another, avoid the controversial topics. No? Ano yung mga dapat yung i-avoid na topic, yung mga controversial. Especially, ang nagiging concern ninyo ay mga classmate nyo or mga nakakasalamuhan nyo, no, in your everyday life, no? Do not delve on that topic, no? So, kasi kapag mga controversial, nako, bias na kaagad yan. No? Bias na. And then, highly technical topics. no? Highly technicals, which is beyond your intellect or intellectual capability, no? So, avoid na rin, no? Kasi hindi nyo pa kayang gawin yung mga highly technical topics, no? Pag highly technical topics, ay avoid na muna nyo. Doon lang muna kayo sa kayang-kaya nyo, no? Do not punish yourselves, okay? Do not punish yourselves. Concentrate only on the topics that you find easy, no? You find easy in doing your research, no? Another, avoid also hard to investigate topics. A subject is hard to investigate if there are no available reading materials, no? Kapag wala kayong mga references, avoid those topics, no? Another one to avoid is the broad topics. Masyadong malawak, no? O kayo ay taga Maligboy, but the scope of your study is worldwide. That's very broad, no? You can't do it because of your capability. You're only a student. So you will have no resources in doing research globally or worldwide. Okay? So, the too narrow, no, yung masyado namang maliit, no? Halimbawa, what is research? O, diba? Doon lang kayo magko-concentrate sa definition ng research. So, that is too narrow, no? And then, avoid also the vague topics, no? Avoid also the vague topics, no? Choosing topic like this will prevent you from having a clear focus on your paper, no? So titles beginning with indefinite adjective such as several, many, some ay mga vague. Because you are not certain about, no, with many or several types of adjectives. Halimbawa, some excessively priced imported vehicles. Some, oy gaan, karami yung some para sa inyo, no? To describe the excessive price of the vehicles. Diba? So, kailangan specific. Sabihin nyo, the excessively priced imported vehicles. O yan. So, marami kayong makukuha. That is very broad naman, no? Kung pag-uusapan natin. Pero kung sinabi nyo, the excessively priced imported vehicles in the Philippines, at least meron lang kayong 4 or 3, no, na excessive price. Do not concentrate on the vehicles in other countries. Walang kinalaman yon dito sa atin, no? Or walang kinalaman sa inyo. Okay? So, sabi ko, just be specific. Okay? Smart. Diba? Para ma-attain nyo ang desired result na gusto nyo in your topic. Okay? So, can you do it now, class? Can you do it now? Yes. The writing of your title? Huh?
Yes po.
Yes po. Okay. O, sige. Concentrate na.